guys! It's so great to see you all again. There's a little milestone coming up. Next week I'm playing the violin for exactly 1 year. Questions I get asked a lot from beginning self-learning violin players are questions like: how much do you practice? What method are you using? What should I practice now? All that sort of stuff. So I decided to make a video about what you should learn in the first year of playing the violin in 5 steps. Here they come. After playing open strings only for at least the first month, and don't skip that, it's important. The first thing you should start with as a beginning violinist is learning to play in basic first position. The notes I'm coloring here with a yellow marker are the notes of the basic first position. A high first finger, a high second finger, a low third finger and a high fourth finger. I think most violin methods will start like this, but I'm only familiar with this one. This book covers playing in the basic first position, and I finished this in 3 months time. So my first violin book was all about playing in basic first position. The second book in the series of Louis Metz covered playing in the entire first position, starting with a low second finger. The book starts with exercises to play with a low second finger as well. And when I got the hang of that, my teacher gave me my very first concert to practice. Opus 11 by Ferdinand Küchler. Practicing a violin concert is where the fun really begins to happen. It is so much cooler to practice a concert instead of just all those sometimes boring exercises from your book. But of course, keep doing them while practicing your concert. Practicing a violin concert properly takes me about 2 months. And by the way, all violin concerts I have been practicing are listed in the description box below, including links to the sheet music and links to videos in which you can actually listen to them. When I got to this point in violin playing, I was playing for about 6 months. In this phase, I didn't learn any new finger positions yet. I was just improving what I already could do. When I finished practicing my first violin concert, my teacher gave me my second one. Opus 35 by Oskar Rieding. A very fun concert to practice. After about 7 months of playing the violin, my teacher gave me my next concert to practice. It was Opus 34 by Oskar Rieding. At this stage, I was actually putting hardly any practice in my lesson book. Instead, I was focusing entirely on practicing these concerts because they were so much fun to learn. And my teacher didn't mind that much. The things I learned in the violin concerts were basically the same things I learned in my lesson book. So focusing on these concerts was no problem. After finishing Opus 34, I was able to play in the entire first position. So I also could play with a low first finger and a low fourth finger. My teacher gave me one more concert before we moved on to shifting positions and vibrato, and that was a concert by Hans Millis in the style of Mozart. So it's not a Mozart concert, but this guy really liked Mozart, so he made a concert in the style of Mozart, and it really does sound like Mozart, so that's really fun. The Hans Millis concert in Mozart style was really challenging, and I think if you get the hang of that, then you are properly trained to move on to the next level. So when I was 10 months into playing the violin, my teacher said to me that I was ready to start with vibrato and playing in third position. Awesome. It just makes you feel not that much of a beginner anymore. But there is one very important thing. Only start playing in third position and doing vibrato when you can play in first position effortlessly. Smooth, effortless, fast and in tune for 90% of the time. My second violin lesson book does not cover shifting positions and vibrato. So my teacher copied a bunch of exercises from another violin method, which I will also list down in the description box, and I am doing those exercises now. And that's it. You have been watching the 5 steps to the basics of violin playing. This stuff should keep you busy for at least a year. In another video, which I will upload somewhere this year, I will tell you a bit about the steps in learning to shift positions and learning vibrato. Well, I really hope this video was helpful to you in any way. I would love to know what you think about it. And if you want to know where you can get the methods, the sheet music and all that stuff that I'm using, check the description box below. I'll see you next time. Bye!